Hey guys, how are you? We spoke about this in the last class, but I'm afraid we didn't have enough time to explain it in details. That's why I'm recording this video, and I hope you guys stay focused during this video and follow me to get the idea clearly. As we spoke, we have a functionality called tracing program. The idea behind this functionality is to make sure you are able to read your algorithm and you are able to understand your algorithm. Of course, later on when you start doing programming, you have to do the same steps to understand your program and read your program. So the idea behind this is if we have a flow chart, like in our case, we will give every box in the flow chart a number. So we'll give these boxes number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, give them number. Then we will create a table. The table technically will have step number, will have the task or the input output, and then for every extra column we have here, it's one of the variables. How many variables we have on our chart, we will have separate columns for them. So in this example, the total sale that we spoke about multiple times before, I have one variable called total sale, and I have one variable called current sale. That's why I have two columns only. If my program have 5 variables, I will have to have 5 columns to trace what's happening with my program. So now how do I fill this? What do I do? I'll have the table, I'll have my schedule. Of course, I have to have my data that I am going to use to test my table. Good. So I have to have the data that I will need to use my table. As we said in the classroom, we will select a proper data suitable, similar to the real life situation. In this example, I'm assuming this user who is going to use my program will give me the data as this. First time I will ask him, he will give me 100. Second time I'm asking him, he'll give me 150. Third time I'm asking him, he'll give me 50. And in the fourth time I ask him, he will give me 0. So I'm assuming he will give me those 4 numbers to do my test. Technically, I'm telling him give me 4 sales, and I'm going to add them together to get myself the answer. So here is how my program will work. Step number 1, I'll start from the top of the chart. So step number 1 is start. There is nothing changing in the variable. I'm just starting the system. Step number 2, I am zeroing out the total sale. So total sale is equal 0. That's why total sale is equal 0 right now. The current sale here, I don't have any value for it because I didn't touch it yet. I don't know what's inside it, so I don't write anything. In the next step, my program will move down to the blue box, asking the user to give me his current sales amount. What did you sell the customer? He will give me the first value. So now the first value equal 100, and my total sale is still 0. Good. This is the third step of my program. Then I'll move to the next step. Next step, I'm currently in the green box. Good. The green box is adding the total sale to the total sale plus the current sale. The current sale is 100. The total sale is 0. So 100 plus 0 equal 100, and he's saving the result in the total sale. That's why my total sale become 100 now. Good. Then, next step, I'll go to the condition. Is the current sale value equal 0? No. So I will go back to step number 3. Then now the computer will do step number 3. Yes, after step number 5, because the condition was false, he went back to step number 3. We asked the guy for the next number. The next number is 150. So now I have 150 for the current sale. I have 100 for the total. Then I will go to the green box. Good. After the blue box, I'll go to the green box, do the add. So now my total sale will equal 250. Then I will go again to the condition. Is the current sale equal 0? No, it's equal 150. So go back, move again to step number 3. So step number 3, ask the user the third time. That's fine, I'm looping. Every time I loop, I have to repeat the same jobs. I ask him, he showed me the third number. So 1, 2, 3. He showed me 50. Next, after that, I will add that 50 to the current sale. So now my current total sale is 300. Then I go to the condition again. The condition is still false because the current sale is not 0. Then loop again, go back again to number 3. This is the third time I'm going back. Good. Now what's the ask the user for the fourth entry? He gave me 0. Good. So I have 0 now. So 0 plus 300 is still equal 0. Now I go to the loop. and the loop now is true, is no longer false. That's why I break out the loop and I go out. When I go out, I show today's sales equal 300, and then my program is done. Good? So my program is finished at this step. Okay? So this is how we do tracing. You give the number, you loop slowly, slowly, slowly until you be able to get out to the end of this schedule. So here is the rest of the tutorial that you guys have to do by yourself at home. Try it and then work with me. Good? I will be giving you the answers for this. Okay? It's not an assignment. It's something for you to practice. And if you don't practice this, that's your issue. Be careful. This will be definitely in the quizzes and the exam because this is one of the major things that we have to teach you. So even though I'm giving you the answer on the same sheet, so the answers are there, good. I don't want you guys to cheat yourself and go to the answer. I want you guys to practice by yourself slowly, slowly. So the first page is technically telling you what you need to do. So step number 1, we need you to draw us a flow chart. Good. This flow chart is for a program called compute the sum, calculate the total sum of the numbers. We will ask the user to give us 3 numbers. So we'll do this for 3 times. So that means there is a loop. Good. And use this loop to count for integer only. What does that mean? Good. We need to make sure that user will not allow to enter number more than 0, under than 0, sorry. Good. He's not allowed to enter number below 0. So after every time I ask him for the number, I will have to check, did he give me a number more than a 0 or lower than a 0? If he give me a number 0 or less, I will ask him, oops, sorry, you entered the wrong number. Please enter a positive number more than 0. And I ask him again. I'll keep repeating this until he finish. So here I have a loop until he give me a number more than 0. So I have to do this 3 times. So here is what you have to do. First of all, you have to draw the flow chart. And this is a chance for you to practice flow charts. Go sit down with yourself, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it won't take you more than this to do the flow chart. Good. I'm having the solution at the rest of this video, and I'm going to explain the solution after a few minutes, but I don't want you to skip and go for that. Good. Just get the answer now. Okay. So first step, you have to draw the flow chart. Then the second step, you have to do the table. Good. Now, with our example here, if you do the flow chart, you have a specific number of variables. You have to remember how many variables I used, 2, 3, whatever. And then you have to follow the same procedure. There will be a second video that have the answer. That way, at least you will have a chance to finish this. So here is example 1. Good. And the answers are on the same Word document. And again, please don't cheat yourself. These answers are for you to help you. If you don't know how to do it, you can ask me. Example 2 is something a little bit similar. Good. We are going to ask the user to give me 2 numbers. Read X, read Y. Then I have to make sure, good, that they are not the same number. So if I ask him, give me X, and he told me 3, give me Y, he told me 3, X equal Y, I will tell him, sorry, you entered wrong data, please try again. Good. I'll keep asking him until he give me 2 numbers that are different. Now, once he give me 2 different numbers, I will have to compare the 2 numbers. Good. To find out which one is bigger. I will have to have an if X greater than Y. If X greater than Y, that means X is the greatest number. If no, then Y is the greater number. Good. Again, it's a simple flow chart, similar to the stuff that we done, and this is your chance to practice this. So please practice this before we go ahead and go to the answer and find the answer yourself quickly. Okay, so work on it, find it. Now, once we've done this, once we've done this, we will run the test with these numbers. The first thing I will ask the customer, he will give me 3. Then I'll ask him again, he'll give me 3. Then I'll ask him again, he'll give me 2. He'll ask him again, he'll give me 2. Ask him again, he'll give me 3. Ask him again, he'll give me 1. Good. So you have to do the table similar to what we did at the PowerPoint presentation a few seconds ago. Similar to what we did here. Good. So one, start, and you keep moving with the flowchart. So these are the two exercises that you have to do. Again, the answers are already in the sheet itself, and please, please, please don't cheat yourself. This is a chance for you to practice. I need you guys to practice this by yourself, and I need you to come back to me and ask me if you failed to practice this. If you couldn't understand the flow chart or if you couldn't understand the table, please let me know. These are very, very important stuff, and I need you guys to understand it very clearly. Okay? Thank you. I will record the answer in a different video, so that way I will give you a chance to do this and then check your answer after you're done.